Hi again, YouTubers. So this is a haul video of quite a few things I have collected and purchased lately. Actually, I think I purchased every single thing here. Oh, one thing was sent to me. And it's kind of funny because I'm just kind of waiting now for the baby to come. So it's kind of just like I'm watching videos, I'm seeing stuff I want to try, and I'm ordering it or picking it up because I'm not really going into work right now just in case, because he's actually already due now until June 8th. They'll look into like other options and inducing and stuff like that. But we're just kind of waiting it out. But I don't really want to go far. I'm not getting, like, it's just kind of like waiting right now. So that being said, I have quite a few different things here to show you guys and to share with you. So the good side is I'll have more things to review. I had gone into Ulta because, as you guys know, let me find it. Of course, no, I can't find it. There we go. I love my Real Techniques buffing brush. And one thing I've shown to people and mentioned to people is look at my handle. I don't know what does that, but anyway, some people have said if I write into them, they'll send me a new one. But people started telling me about the Expert Face Brush, which looks very similar to that. And I wanted to give it a try, so I went into Ulta to pick this up. And it's a flat, kind of a flatter version of it. I should have kept that. You can see how much more flared out this one is. This one's flared this way, but it's thinner this way. You know what, I bet you that would be really good for contouring because I do contour with this sometimes. So I did pick that up, and then it was buy one, get one 50% off. So I also picked up the shading brush. I've heard people say that this one's pretty good. It's like a really small, like 239 type of brush. I guess I should have opened these beforehand, sorry. Should have thought of that. Ugh, there we go. And it's a really small, like kind of dense, nice brush. So I'm excited to give that a try. I also, while I was there, picked up this self-tanning applicator mitt. And I didn't pick it up to use for self-tanner. What I picked it up to use for is that Sally Hansen airbrush legs. I like that for my legs when I'm like in between self-tanner, or my self-tanner might look a little blotchy or things like that. It's really nice to even that out, and I've used that for years, but it's kind of difficult to apply. I've tried it with brushes. I've tried it with my hands, washing my hands afterwards. I've tried just spraying it on. It kind of gets all over the place. So I like to have something to spray it onto and then apply it. So I'm going to give that a try with it. Then I had something randomly shipped to me, and it's called, I think it's called a Glossybox. This is what it looks like. And actually, I should have opened it. It is called Glossybox. They sent me some information about this, and it's basically, let's see here. I forget now. They just started it in America. That's what the difference was. And how it works is essentially it's around the world, different places. They have nails. They have like Milan, London, Shanghai, like all different kinds of places in this little box. And then the Glossybox, where was it that I saw it? Sorry. It's basically, I'm trying to remember what the price of this was. Darn it, I saw it somewhere. If I think of it, I will put the link in my bar below. But it's, this was the one for April 2012, and now we're in May, sorry. But the one thing I do like about this is it actually comes with a list, and it tells you the prices, the actual prices if you want to buy that. And it's beautifully packaged, and the box is really, really nice. I did open it up already. Oh, maybe this was what told me. It's called the Hollywood, no, this is called the Hollywood Collection. Enzo Lasso. It's a skincare. I don't know how to say that name, sorry. Here, maybe it'll be easier to read this way. So that was in there. Then the C.O. Bigelow shampoo, lavender and peppermint formula. Seems kind of thin for a shampoo. Oops, sorry, I'm going the wrong way here. Nice look, it's a plastic bottle. Looked like it was glass for a minute there. OPI, this is a gift for you. I guess the color will be on the bottle. It is called Kiss Me on My Tulips. Really pretty, nice summer color. And these are, like, this is full size, so that's pretty nice. My biggest problem with a lot of those different boxes is they were samples, and I don't ever end up using samples. I, you know, grab for my full size things. And then Basque, B-A-S-Q, Cucumber Tea Soothing Eye Gel. Antioxidants and hydrators, zaps puffiness and swelling, anti-aging benefits. I think the camera isn't shaking anymore. I don't know. You guys tell me. You always seem to let me know. You can see better than I can for some strange reason. Cargo Eye Bronzer Eyeshadow. Doesn't say what color. Maybe it'll say inside. Oh, that's cool. Look at that pretty gold color. Oh, it's an eyeshadow. Oh, I've seen these before. That's pretty cool. It's really easy to use too. So that's pretty neat. Again, that's a full size. That's great. And then Kryolan High Gloss Brilliant Lip Shine. High Gloss in Toffee. Again, another full size. Really nice. So that's exciting to try. All fun things to try. Then I have been kind of going, and as it gets nicer, going and doing my Versa Spa spray tan, which I love. But I also know that when MJ comes, that I'm not going to have time to go and drive to a place, get spray tanned and all of that. I don't know if I'll have time to do it at home either, but I figured I would pick up a at-home version of something so that I had something here at least as an option if I did have the time. And I remembered last year, I think it was Emily Noel talking about this, and she recently just did another self-tanner video that I haven't watched yet. But somebody posted on Twitter that this was going to be on QVC, and it was a today's special value, and it's the Bare Essentials Faux Tan, Better Than Real, and it's the big bottle. And I've tried this before, I've liked it. It kind of reminds me of Zen Tan a little bit. It has an almond cherry scent to it, and it is tinted. Oh, I haven't opened it yet. I should probably not. It has a little bit of, like, it looks like a green tint, but it actually comes off olive toned, and it really looks nice. It came with a pump, and a lot of the reason why I got it is everyone has raved about the brush that is sold with it or comes with it. And I guess the brush only comes with the large, like when you buy the really big one. So I definitely wanted to give this brush a try because I've tried using brushes with self-tanners before and they've worked. But everyone says it's the density of this, like how dense this is, and it's so soft. And the handle, and you're supposed to just have it and be able to really buff it into your skin. So I'm excited to give that a try. I'm using up my spray tans now while I still can. Next thing was, it was Josh Collier, oh God, I'm horrible at that, and Deb, I forgot what Deb's screen name is, on Twitter. They were talking about Burberry shadows, and it was funny because they were talking about them, and I was like, and how great they were, and how much they loved the pigmentation, and how soft they were. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to give one a try. So I kind of like looked at a couple different swatches, and I'm going to try, I was like, I'm going to try one, see how I like it. And if I like it, I'll buy some more. So I decided on the color Almond, number 6, which I wouldn't have thought this to be an almond, but oops, that's a little plastic thing. It's more of like a taupe with a golden undertone to it. It has that bronze tone to it, but it's not as gray when you put it on. It has a little bit more of a, well, compared to that bronze cargo one, it looks or taupe, but it's a really pretty color, and I've worn it quite a few days just like as an on my lid color or just a crease color. Pigmentation is very nice, very soft, but I definitely want to keep playing with those. Then I taped a review and have a review coming up on this, and it is from Blinc. It is the eyebrow mousse, and Josh also mentioned these, and my review should be interesting, but I got the wrong color. So this one is in the color Auburn because my hair has like a reddish tint to it. I need something that has that for my eyebrows as well. And I have this on today and I am loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Then, sorry, cute little packaging it comes in. I don't need to keep this, but it's super cute packaging, how it comes in a little like test tube type thing. Then I was watching a Lisa Eldridge video. It was like a summer bronze metallic look or something like that. And she used a Estee Lauder palette. So it's called Bronze Sands Pure Color Cyber Metallic Palette. Palette's kind of, it's really pretty packaging, but it's kind of, I don't remember, it's difficult to open, but this is what it looks like. And it's gorgeous, and they're so soft and so easy to use. And this is what I have on today. I actually have on this gold color all over the lid, the bronze color up into the crease, and oops, and then the dark brown color kind of on the outer V and a little bit on my lower lash line. So that was fun. But one of the things is that with this is I placed the order at Nordstrom's, and I have a love-hate with Nordstrom's because they have free shipping and free returns, which is great. But I hate the fact that 3 days later they sent me a message saying, oh, your order is shipped, which is the two things I'm going to show you. But this was canceled. First they back ordered it. Then they canceled it on me. Like, why don't they know that when you place the order? That's so annoying for me. And I know that they ship from all over, and I also hate their shipping takes so long. So like 3 days after I placed the order, they canceled my order on just this part of the order. And I'm like, that's just annoying to me. So I ended up ordering this through Estee Lauder, and I got it before I got my Nordstrom's order. So that was kind of annoying for me because it just bothers me that Nordstrom's does that and that they take so long with their shipping because you never know where it's going to come from. Like Sephora, I know when I place an order about how long it's going to take to get to me. Other items, sometimes around, I can take a guess. I never know with Nordstrom's when I'm going to get it. So, and then watching that same video, she had a lipstick, Rouge Cocoa Hydrating Cream Lip Color, number 38 Superstition. I have it on right now. It's a really pretty color. The only thing that's weird to me is like, this is loose. Can you hear that? It's like loose. And if I'm paying that much for a lipstick, that kind of annoys me. But it's a really pretty, just like summer color, just has a nice golden sheen to it. It's just very pretty. I really like this. I don't know why I just put it back in the box. Then I also wanted to try, I had heard and seen like in magazines ads for this, and I had seen some stuff on TV for the Estee Lauder Invisible Fluid Makeup. This is their new one. I got it in the color 2WN1. I have this on right now, and so far I'm really, really liking this. It's a really nice product. The one thing that's kind of funny is it has a shaker ball in it, but then be careful because when I opened it, not that it's going to come flying back in my face, but when I opened it the first time, you can tell it like spit it all back out. But so far I'm liking this, just still playing with it. And then I had placed an order. I had placed an order at Sephora.com because I had seen this. They sent out a new email for VIB members for your 200-point perk was the Saint Tropez Gradual Tan Everyday Body Moisturizer in medium dark. And I figured I wanted to give that a try. So I used my points for that. But then I also had a couple things in my shopping bag that I was considering buying anyway. And one of them is the Hourglass Duo in the color Gypsy. And Kristen Gem, see again, I suck at people's names. And my name is very difficult, my last name. So it's in the color Gypsy. And this is what it looks like. And I have used it and worn it, and I really, really like it. Their packaging is pretty cool. It twists and it turns and has a mirror, and you can turn it like all different ways, and it's just kind of cool packaging. It's pretty packaging. So I picked that up. Then I also picked up the Urban Decay 24/7 Concealer Pencil Anti-Crease in FB1. I guess that's the color, FB1. And I have that on under my eyes right now, and I've tried it for quite a few days, and I'm really liking it so far, so I'm impressed with that. The last thing I had in my shopping bag was, again, as I said, I've been going back to do spray tans, things like that. and I don't do the spray tan on my face. It kind of clogs my pores, breaks my skin out, things like that. So I was looking for something to use on my face. I like the Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Pad Self Tanner, huge name thing. Those are nice, but I was just kind of looking for something that was maybe a gradual one, just to use in between. And I kind of read some reviews, and I decided to pick this up, and it is the Philosophy Here Comes the Sun Age Defense Gradual Glow Self Tanner for the Face. This is what the box looks like. I have it downstairs in my medicine cabinet when I get ready. I put it on at night when I get ready. At night before I go to bed. You actually moisturize your face, and this is the last thing you use, which I found interesting because most self-tanners you put on before you moisturize or anything like that. But it's been giving me good results. I'm really liking it. No breakouts as of yet, but still playing with that. Gradually delivers color for a remarkable natural looking golden glow. Amino acid complex helps improve the appearance of fine line wrinkles, oil-free, non-greasy. All those things were like huge to me. So I got those things, really liking those. And then I went into Sephora to visit Josh. He works for Hourglass, and he was working in one of the stores near me. So I went to go visit him and say hi and just chat with him for a little bit. And while I was in there, I picked up a new Laura Mercier mineral powder in the classic beige, which I think I have right here. Yeah, classic beige. This is the darker of the ones that I use, but I've been needing that a little bit more since I'm using self-tanners, which my face and everything isn't super dark, as you can see, and the camera lighting, I look a little bit lighter on camera versus in person. And then I also picked up the Sephora Professional Mineral Powder Brush 45. This is what it looks like, and this is very, 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 very similar to the Real Techniques buffing brush. Again, here we go. Very, very, very similar. But I was actually in there looking for something that could be a dupe for this Coastal Scents brush, the 518 that they don't carry anymore. This brush is like one of my favorite brushes for applying foundation, and I don't know why Coastal Scents got rid of it. Someone told me Crown might make a duplicate. No one makes a duplicate. All the ones that are duplicates are not separated like this. Like they're more actual dual fibers, more like a 187. This is totally different, and I have not found anything like it. And I'm quite upset about that because I love that one, but I'd love to find something that you guys can get your hands on too, and I haven't found that yet. So if you have any ideas, let me know. But this brush is a really nice soft brush, and it's wet right now because I used it today. But I definitely wanted to give that a try and just see how that brush was as well. So that is my haul. I know it was a big one, but I wanted to tape this and get it out there before the baby comes, before MJ's here, and before I didn't have time to sit down with all of this. Plus, I like to put it all away and kind of play with it. So that is it. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye.